everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is 10 on the 10th. It is time we are halfway through the year, get those Christmas cards done, day of the month. So, thanks for joining me in the studio today. Today I am looking at, let's see, we are in the Christmas, the occasions August through December 2020 mini catalog, and I was looking at this one right here when I put this together. Now, I modified it a little bit, I think. I'm not quite sure how they had everything put together. I did not stamp on mine except for the sentiment, and I did not do it in white. So here's what I came up with. I have 12 of these actually, because when I cut my designer series paper, 12 by 12 gave me 6 panels. So I just went and did 6. I did 6 in this confetti and 6 in the plaid. Now they did theirs using the plaid. Let me see if I can find it again really quick. Probably not. But it was the plaid paper collection that year. Plaid tidings. I thought I had plaid tidings, but I didn't. So what I used was Under the Mistletoe, which had this plaid using real red and an olive green, and sage shaded spruce was also one of the colors that went with this paper pad. So I did 6 cards using shaded spruce and 6 cards using real red. And I also used the sentiments from Celebration Tidings and the dies from Celebration Label Dies. I used this one, which cut out the center, and now I have 12 of these that I can use for something else. And I used this one, the smallest one, to cut out the sentiment mat in the center, and then I used these to cut out from gold foil. So that's what we played with on this one. Let me show you how this went together. It went together really fast. I started with a standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. I put my white paper on the inside. Now normally you don't see me do this, but I have a reason. When you cut your mats from your 12 by 12, you're left with a 1 inch by 12 inch strip. And what I did was I wound up going back and using it. Now I still had to cut into some scraps to get enough for all 12, but I cut strips down 3 1/4 or 3/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches to go on the inside here. And we'll go ahead and scribble this one into place. I know, my glue's out of shot. You don't need to see me glue. And I glued it across the bottom of the inside, and I left a little bit of the white down here. So I've got that border on the inside all taken care of. Then what I did, this is cut 4 by 5 1/4, as if I was doing a mat on the inside. And I just scribbled glue on the back side and centered it on the front of the card base. Just like that. Now this is where I cut the bigger die out of, label die out of, and this is cut exactly 5 1/4 or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And instead of gluing this, what I did was, where'd my dimensionals go? They ran away. Find my dimensionals and we'll be good. There we go. What I did was I used dimensionals. I put an extra board up here on my desk to work, and now I've got some stuff buried. But I put a dimensional in each corner. And these are our large dimensionals from Stampin' Up. And then I'm going to go back and peel this off. Some of these, they peel off really easy. It's keeping a hold of them that can sometimes be the challenge, or letting them to turn loose. And then I just made sure that this was as squared up with the edges I could. What I did was I turned it around so the folded edge was toward me, so I could match up with that folded top and then walked it down. Then I turn it back around. I also raised this up. Now this one, you'll see they're stamped. The red ones are embossed with Stampin'Up Jeweled Gold, and the green ones I use Stampin'Up Detail Gold. Detail Gold is my favorite, actually. And then I have the pop dots on the back of this one. I try to correct myself. It's an English thing. It is not I have got, it's I have. So I've done this, not I've got this. Okay? And then there was the gold ones, and I cut these. Now the ones that are pointing up, I put on the top left corner. And see, this one's going to go the opposite direction. So I'm going to put it down on the bottom right corner. And our second one up here in the top. Oops. If you've got glue in your fingers, it doesn't want to stick down. It wants to follow you back up. There we go. So that is my card for the 10 on the 10th this month, using Celebrations Tidings bundle that we had in the 2020 catalog, I believe. And I have 6 red and 6 in the shaded spruce. 12 Christmas cards ready to go. We're getting there. Remember, this is the middle of the year, so if you plan to mail your Christmas cards in November like I do, you're already down 6 months out of the 11, so time to get cracking if you want to be able to mail Christmas cards on time and not driving yourself insane trying to get them done. This is Thursday. I will be back tomorrow for Finish It Friday, where I will be showing you the first mini challenge in the June Just Junk Journal Challenge with Dear Julie. Saturday, we're back for Shout Out Saturday, and I will be showing you the completed Stitched In Signatures journal for Jessica over at Paper Terrace's Dollar Tree Junk Journal that I did last month. I just haven't had a chance to get it stitched together, so that's the flip through you're going to see on Saturday. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and creative blessings.